everybody, welcome back to my channel Experto Consultancy. I hope you all have gone through my previous videos, and if not, please go through it. The link is in the description below. In the very first video, we have learned some basics about tabs, ribbons and groups. Today, we are going to learn in depth of these tabs, ribbons and groups. In Excel's default setup, there are 7 tabs which you can customize as per your usage. First, let's understand the default 7 tabs. The first one is Home tab, which contains commands related to creating, formatting and editing a spreadsheet. The second one is Insert, which contains commands related to adding items to a spreadsheet such as graphics, tables, pivot tables, charts, headers and footers, hyperlinks, etc. The third one is Page layout. Page layout contains commands related to printing a spreadsheet. The fourth one is Formulas. It contains commands related to adding and error checking formulas in a spreadsheet. The fifth one is Data. It contains commands related to importing and querying data in a spreadsheet. The sixth one is Review. It contains commands related to proofreading, commenting, protecting or tracking changes in the spreadsheet. The seventh one is View. It contains commands related to the display area of a spreadsheet. In addition to these 7 tabs, there is an 8th one called the Developer tab. The Developer tab contains commands related to recording macros and writing Visual Basic for application, that is VBA code. The Developer tab is hidden by default. If you are going to be using VBA or recording macros in Excel, then you are probably going to want to add the Developer tab to your ribbon. To enable the Developer tab, you have to go to the File, go to Options and click on Customize Ribbon section. Over there, you just need to check the Developer tab and say OK. Your ribbon now has the Developer tab and you can access various VBA related items easily from the ribbon. Excel also has contextual tabs. These tabs also only appear when a particular type of object is selected in the worksheet. Let's take an example. Let's insert a shape. For example, if we select a shape object in our workbook, the drawing tool format over here, you can see here drawing tool format tab. The drawing tool format tab will appear, which contains commands only related to shapes. Customizing of ribbon is a great for creating personalized menu of your most frequently used command. You can customize your ribbon in a different way. Let's see that. You can rename and reorder tabs and groups. You can hide or remove tabs and groups. You can add custom tabs and groups containing commands you want to easy access to. You can add a command to a new group. Yes, but while customizing the ribbon, a thumb rule you need to remember is you can't make changes to the default commands like changing their names or icons, removing default commands or changing the order of the default. To customize the ribbon in any of these way, all you need to do is right click anywhere in the ribbon and just go to customize the ribbon section. Or else another way is go to File, Options and customize the ribbon. Let's see how to move or rename a tab and a group. Let's move and rename the tab. Let's move the Page Layout tab besides Home. All you need to do is select the Page Layout tab and use up and down arrow to move. Okay, so I have moved the Page Layout tab. Now let's rename it. Select it and say rename. I have renamed it as layout. Okay. Now let's move the group. Let's move this theme group to Home ribbon. select the group you want to move and use up and down arrow. Let's rename it. And say OK. Say OK. So here you can see the page layout ribbon. We have renamed it as layout and now it's besides home ribbon. And in home ribbon we have moved the theme group from page layout ribbon and we have renamed it as design. If you have made a lot of customization to the Excel ribbon and you want to go back to the default setup, what you can do is right click, go to customize the ribbon section, select the tab or group you want to reset and say reset only selected. Now you can see here we are back to page layout ribbon. Let's reset this also, the group which we have moved. So we are done. Okay. So we have the theme group in page layout and now it's besides insert tab. Now let's see how to remove tab or groups from the ribbon. Right click in the ribbon. Let's remove the insert tab. You just need to uncheck it. And let's remove the clipboard group from home ribbon. You just select it and say remove from here. Say OK. So you can see here now the insert tab is not visible and in home ribbon tab there is no clipboard group. Let's reset it. Select the home tab. Say reset. The clipboard group is back and you just need to check the insert tab and say OK. So now again we are in the default setup. Now let's add custom tabs and groups to the ribbon and even the command to a new group. Go to customize the ribbon. Let's create a new tab. So you have to click over here, new tab, rename it. You have to select it first and say rename. Personalized tab. Okay. Let's add the group. One group is there. Let's rename it. Format. And let's add one more group. Let's rename it also. Let's say formulas and function. Okay, now let's add the command. Let's add the command into format group. Select the format group first. Now from here you can add the command. You can see here all are the commands. Let's add this. Let's add font color, font size. Okay. Now let's add some commands to formula and function group too. Let's add this insert function and say add and say OK. So you can see here the personalized tab is created with two groups, format and formula and function, and with the commands. So customizing the Excel ribbon helps save time and make you more productive, but it's just one of the simpler paths to productivity. We also have ways to work with worksheet tabs and more tips to save your time when using Excel. So stay tuned for the upcoming videos. Meanwhile, if you liked my video and content, please like, subscribe and share it with your friends, families and colleagues. If you have any queries or suggestions, please drop me a mail at expertoconsultancy4@gmail.com, or you can also comment in the comment section. Till then, bye bye and have a good day.